Hey guys, it's Shawn Michael with Geek.0 and Rethink Tech, and we are taking a look here today at the Razer Forge TV. We have been eagerly awaiting this system to come in. It just launched on the 12th, and so shipping unfortunately took longer than we expected, but it arrived in my hot little hands just a couple hours ago. Just been busy doing some other stuff, feeling under the weather, so I haven't got to filming it. So we're going to take a look at it in entirety. This, I want to make sure everybody is aware, the Forge TV is another streaming player. Obviously, we know the market is saturated with them from other companies, Roku being probably the most well-known, the Amazon Fire TV, which everyone knows we're huge fans of here, and Chromecast, and the rest of that family of products. But the Forge TV has been getting a lot of notoriety as far as the market is concerned, just because it's brings Razer's pedigree of high-end performance into something that most people think of as just sort of like a small accessory that streams video that sits next to the TV. So Razer is bringing all of their strong suits to the forefront here by making a box that is extremely powerful, supports up to 4 controllers for the gaming side of it. So you're getting streaming media player, gaming, all of the Google Play services, everything all in one little box that's extremely high power. So we've been definitely looking forward to getting in here and getting a look at it. So this, just as a note, if you can see here, is the Forge TV bundle. I did, for the purposes of this video, I wanted to make sure we gave a thorough review. And as such, we wanted to make sure that we covered the entire economy of this box, which is the system with the controller. So we'll take a look here at the hardware first. We'll do a separate video when we get done with the actual performance. As with everything that Razer makes, even the box for this thing is gorgeous. I got it caught on something inside. One second. If I don't tear the box up trying to get it out. Oh, it's because I opened it from the wrong side. Apparently. There we go. So, packaging is awesome, as with everything. So what you're seeing in this package is actually the Forge TV, the servo controller, and then the accessories necessary for hookup. For those who aren't aware, the servo controller is a nice pack-in with this. One of the cool things that about the servo controller is this is not made just for this this Forge TV. This servo controller has been getting a lot of props because this is an extremely good Bluetooth controller for any Android device. So whether it's your tablet, whether it's your smartphone, or if you have another Android-based box Fire TV, this is a great tool because this controller works with all of them. So a very unique feature of the Forge TV unit is the fact that it supports up to 4 controllers. So this is definitely designed to be not just a streaming system, but obviously a multiplayer gaming system as well. So, take off packaging. Nice little Razer symbol, that if you can see there, embossed on the system, on the box. For gamers, by gamers. God, everything about this is beautiful. So they got a translucent overlay, just saying congratulations, there's no turning back. We are pushing boundaries, forging cutting-edge system technology and software to deliver exciting innovations, blah, 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 blah. We'll go through that later. Little card explaining how to set up and configure your system, which we'll go through in a bit. And finally, the coup de grace, the device we've all been waiting for. Wow, I am actually shocked. So we have a Fire TV, and when we do the next video, I may bring it in here for comparison. I guess I should have thought about grabbing that beforehand. This is tiny. So I do believe, I want to say that this is actually smaller than the Amazon Fire TV. I want to say Fire TV is just a slight bit larger. We'll do a comparison. But as is becoming the trend, so we've got this nice glossy finish, which is extremely fingerprint unfriendly, meaning fingerprints just stick to it like nothing you've ever seen. And actually, This actually has some abrasion on it, which I'm kind of surprised from the plastic. That's not coming off. Not something I'm very keen on. We'll see if a microfiber cloth will take that off, but as you can see, I don't know if the video will show it, but there's actually abrasion on this going across here and scratches. That's in the finish. That's not on it. That's in the finish. It's a little disappointing considering this is a product from Razer. This is not a cheap box, by the way. So, Forge TV information. So, standard accoutrements, we've got our power, HDMI, Ethernet, and then USB 3.0. Once again, if you can see that from the right angle, but you got some abrasion going all the way down the side from that plastic. Not real happy with that. Not considering this is most definitely being billed as a very premium streaming player. So for a product that comes with a high price tag and even more hype on it, obviously even in the packaging. Look at this. This is the power adapter. This foam in here for the power adapter. It's just beautiful. I mean, attention to detail, attention to detail. Razer definitely does an amazing job with that. That's awesome. In the power adapter, it folds to close. Standard USB. I love the fact that the cable comes out of it, so it's not in a fixed unit. Means that this travels extremely well, which is definitely a bonus over a lot of the different systems that are out there. And then inside, so one of the things I always gripe with people about is details. Everybody makes a decent device, it seems nowadays, but the little details make all the difference, and this, my friends, is definitely one of them. That is a right angle USB plug. Very, very nice. I love the fact that it's a right angle plug. There are so many devices, because of where they're placed or whatever else, I wish that it had actually a right angle plug to it. This doesn't go in there. I was just using it for a visual aid when I'm talking about a right angle plug. The way the cords come out on things, and it's not necessarily easy to find nice, aesthetically pleasing right angle plugs out there. And once again, Razer, a company that is just all about the details, did a fantastic job with that. So very nice. It still allows at that point access to your other plugs. It's very nicely done. So little card in here with a bit of a description of the device, registration, explanation of. Oh, additional things I didn't realize. Not only is this collapsible, but it looks as if, let me just see. Oh, just double checking, but it looks like if you push a pin here, maybe, it looks like the plug's adaptable. Looks like they sell an adaptable plug. As you can see here, you can slide this out for a different adapter for your particular region. So it just slides on the front of this, you can see there. So depending on where you're at in the world, you can just get an adapter that slides on top of it, so that you have one universal plug for everything, which is nice. You don't have to buy a region-specific unit. Just a bit of the explanation of how to set up and configure the unit, which we'll go through when we do the operability video. And then it's a Razer product. They definitely want you to be proud of what you've got and let people know. So it does come with a sticker for your vehicle or window or whatever it is that you want to put it on. So that's the box and packaging for the unit. So far, very, very premium. Definitely make sure that you're getting what you pay for. The packaging is gorgeous. I love the way it comes. It's just well done. I do have a gripe when you're selling a premium device. And then we've talked about this before on other videos. Selling a premium device are things that are just big no-nos, and this is one of them. If I get a package item right out of the box and it's got damage to it from your packaging, I mean, that's kind of shady. So I'll definitely let Razer know about that. Like I said, I'm very happy with overall look of the unit, but when I get it and it comes out of the box with scratches, I don't even have a chance to use it yet without that, you know, that physical marring there. So not happy with that, but overall, nice little look to it. So set this stuff aside. Time for the controller. Here's our servo controller. gaming grade controls for precision. So let's see what we've got in here. Another thing I like about this that you never see, Razer did a really nice job. The tape they use doesn't have so much adhesive that it shreds the box and packaging when it comes off. That is something that's a big thing for me, partly just because I'm anal. I hate when the packages rip up just trying to take the tape off. Velcro sealed, very, very nice. So typical of what you see of high-end game companies that sell computer components. The components themselves have a very nice look to them, and in this instance, plastic shield covering it, and the unit comes in a nice little foam-lined piece of plastic here. Welcome to the cult of Razer. Inside, behind that, is our cables and batteries. Stand. Wow. So the Razer tradition from their PC products, those who are familiar with them as far as the quality is concerned, continues with this box. Considering it's just a streaming media player that plays, you know, Android-based games, I'm very impressed so far. So, nice little book, very concise description of how operation goes. Take a look at that stand. Oh, this is awesome. So, this, folks, is not a stand. This actually clips onto the unit, and take a look. I think it goes this way. Yep. So we'll just snap it in, top in, snap on, and this is actually a spring-loaded housing or clip for your phone. So if you have a phone that, you know, can make use, you've got games on your phone that make use of a controller, I do, then you can actually just snap your phone right into this and have it right there to play games. Very, very nice. The thumbsticks are spring-loaded and extremely responsive. It's got a nice feel. The D-pad is split. I know there will be people commenting on that. That's a big debate you see across the board about split D-pads. I think the center section's really, you can see there's a clear separation here. It's not as less defined as it is on some controllers. People will definitely have some things to say about that. I like the feel of it so far. There is a tacky, if you can listen, there's definitely a tacky responsive registration to each button as you press it. That's nice. If you'll notice, as my hand lays, this controller is just the right size where everything is right where my fingers need it to be. We've got two bumper buttons up here and triggers. The triggers are swooped, which I love. That's a must for me, is swooped triggers whenever you're putting them on a controller. It aids in finger slide off, but also making sure you've got that tactile sense of where you are when you're holding it. Another thing I like that you guys can't see it, but I'm feeling it already, is on the back. If you'll notice the ruts that are cut here, there is an angled section here for your finger to sit in, but it also, because it's got that ledge to it, doesn't just slope down. It's a very defined curve. It actually lets you almost feel like you're clipped in, so to speak, the way your fingers actually lay. So I do love that, the way that your fingers will actually rest in here and it'll hold it up for you. As we said, we've got the two sticks. I love the dual sticks. That's something you see on a lot of just Android-based Bluetooth controllers. And there's a very nice pop to them. The spring loading is very nice. Very smooth. D-pad, of course, four space buttons, A, B, X, Y, standard configuration, and then our four shoulder buttons. Battery pack, very akin to an Xbox 360 or a controller or an XBO controller. This has become a very popular design. Two AA batteries in there. Of course, I totally can see that they're going to offer rechargeable battery packs here. So those who don't want to have to constantly replace the batteries in it when they're using it a lot, you can get a rechargeable battery pack. There is the plug for it there. So this is a Bluetooth-based controller. It does come with the USB cable for it. I love that. Look at that, gold-tipped. like I said, when it comes to Razer, attention to detail. Everything about this screams premium. If you can see also, this cable is not rubberized. It actually has a shielding on it, braided shielding on the USB cable. Very, very nice. And from the looks of it, I'm gonna guess this is a 6-footer. So that it enables you, if you do run the batteries down, you can run it off the system. So once again, actually 4-footer. So it's a 4-footer. Very nice. Once again, attention to detail, all the little details. Gold plated with a cover to protect it. Very, very, very nice. Razer just outdoes themselves every time they do another product. Let me take the clip off here so we can just feel the controller as is without the phone stand. There we go. Sorry. It was not as difficult as I made it look. I was trying to be extra careful with it. And of course, as it is Razer, thumb grips. I have been wanting to try a pair of Razer's thumb grips. Let me just put this out there for everyone. Razer, because they are a premium gaming company, their products obviously come at a premium price. They have these thumb grips available on their website. I've wanted to order them several times. I do want to say that they're like $2.99 for a pair of them. I mean, just, they're cheap. The problem is the shipping is $15. So I guess we're at a point where Razer sells premium products, but they don't sell enough bulk quantity to offer affordable shipping. So for me to get a couple pairs of these, I pay almost 4 times as much for the shipping just to get them to us. I even contacted Razer support, and they were like, oh, no, this shouldn't be. And they went and checked it on their own website, and they're like, yeah, actually. Their only solution was, well, hey, buy a bunch of stuff so your order is over $50, and then shipping is free. So the reason I wanted to try these out is they look good in pictures, but I wasn't sure how they would feel. I can tell you this. If you can look at this very closely at an angle, you'll notice that though there's a texture here, there's not actually anything for your finger to catch on. So the texture is meant to hold. It's got a decent grip, but as you can see, my finger slides across it very easily. I can see these wearing quickly. Now, I don't know that that's necessarily the case, so I don't want to state that in the video. I just want to say it looks as though currently like these might wear out fairly quickly. And that's why thumb grips are cheap, but nonetheless, if I'm having to constantly buy them with shipping prices like that, then I'm not going to be very enthused. So they do give a very awesome look, that black and green that Razer has gone for with a lot of their products. Another thing that I failed to mention now that I'm looking at it here, if you look at the controller etched in here, we've got a center power button to turn the unit on and off. It looks to be a forward and back, maybe a start select button, and then down here you've got a back button and a home button. This is important since this is a Android-based controller, so if you're going to be using it on an Android-based device, right from the controller you can hit home, go back to the home screen, you can navigate back to your previously used program or page in the program you're in, which is nice, which essentially means that you can operate this controller, unlike some controllers, and navigate through the system, the phone or tablet, without having to actually touch the tablet or the phone. You can do everything directly from the controller. So we've got our Razer TV, Razer Forge TV, the servo controller. Forge TV comes with very nice plug, got a nice heft to it. It's just the right weight. It feels a bit bulky for what it is, but keep in mind it's packing all the hardware for the adapter into this little head. So I guess I really can't complain. I love the fact that it closes. It's very nice. Rubberized, thick rubber, very solid USB cable with the right angle. Love that. And then on your servo controller, we've got highlights there are the spring-loaded thumbsticks have a very nice responsive feel to it. Very tactile, very clicky buttons, which I like so far. We'll see how that translates in actual use. Very, very big fan of this very nicely done spring-loaded mount for your phone that clips onto the controller but can easily come off. And then, of course, 4-foot USB cable, braided, very nice, gold-plated, very high quality. So overall, this is same message is in there, only this one's controller focused and this is unit focused. So yeah, no turning back. So there we go, folks. We'll do a second video to go over the operability. We always do 2 videos with devices like this. One is the unpacking, unboxing, and the second is the actual use of the device. So Forge TV, servo controller, unit, this set itself as a bundle, like I said, this is the bundle, is $149.99. It comes to about $165, tax included. You can pick up both of these units by themselves. As I mentioned, the servo controller does not just work with the Forge TV. This works with any Android-based device. It is a Bluetooth controller, so you better believe I will be trying to set it up with other devices that support Bluetooth controllers, such as my PS4 and things like that, just to test it out. So it's got a nice feel to it. It's a little lighter than I expected, but I'm assuming there's not a lot of hardware inside. Nice feel to it. $149.99, the Razer Forge TV bundle with the servo controller, and look forward for our second video on operability. So thanks for watching, guys.